Hello and welcome to The One Show with Matt Baker.
And Alex Jones. Now, tonight's guests have won 32 gold medals and performed before royalty and world leaders.
Yes, but we've promised them that over the next half an hour, we won't mention the B word.
Oh, come on, guys. We said we wouldn't play it or anything. Stop it. For goodness sake, they've had 28 years.
Well, they don't want to hear it tonight again.
Matt!
Right there.
However, man.
It is, of course, Torvill and Dean.
Yeah! Lovely to see you both. Chris and Jayne. Now, of course, we won't mention the B word. Is there anything else you want us to avoid as well? We won't ask you if you were a real couple. No. And we certainly won't ask you if you've got a bungalow in Nottinghamshire.
No, we know that's true.
No, it's not. Don't worry.
Well, one thing we will be mentioning is, of course, the new Dancing on Ice tour. We'll talk to you about that a bit later on.
Now then, a couple of weeks back, we brought you the story of Anna Pike, who contacted us fearing the man that she'd met and fallen in love with online was in fact a con artist.
Yes, Anna handed over thousands to someone she thought was a dream man. This is the moment Anita revealed the scam.
Coming forward now more than ever before, but as far as the stats are concerned, are more men conned than women, or is it quite similar?
Well, the Home Office had 369 reports of dating fraud in the last 6 months. Of those, 332 revealed their gender. So of those, 69% were women and 31% men. However, the University of Leicester have done a lot of research into online dating scams, and they found that there is no classic victim. It can be anybody, any demographic, class, gender, age. They target specific types of people. They know what people are looking for. Research shows that men tend to go for younger women, and women want somebody who they feel can be a provider.
That's the skill of them, I guess, isn't it? The scammer of just keying into what that person wants at that time.
But I mean, it is terrible what's happened to Anne and Derek, but it's not all doom and gloom, is it? I mean, some people are very happy. We were talking during the film, and a friend of yours has met a partner on the internet, hasn't
Yes,
she?
it was quite a few years ago now, so it was probably when it first started, and they are still together. They have a child, they've been married for years, and all very happy, so it can work out.
Yeah, same as my sister.
Yeah, and we've got another example, haven't we?
We have. Now then, please welcome Roland and Cindy. Come on in.
Here they come. Come on in, you guys. Look at this. Sit yourself down. Another round of applause for the parents. It's going to be nice and cozy in there. So, yes. Right, so, how long ago did you meet? What's the story, and how long did you meet after you met online?
Nearly 3 years ago we met.
Yeah.
Right.
We chatted online for about 4 weeks.
Yeah.
I've forgotten the next question.
No, and did you meet soon after then, in person?
Oh yes, yeah, after the 4 weeks, yeah.
Because I think that's the key, isn't it? People chat on the internet, but you need to actually meet face to face. So set the scene for us now, Roland. What happened on that first date? Were you nervous? Where did you meet? What did you do?
Was nervous, very nervous. We met in a pub, and then we went for a Chinese meal, and we had a fantastic
Did you go to the banquet? Were you there for ages?
It was a matter of just trying to find out and get to know each other a lot better, and the first few dates were seeing how we got on with each other, finding out whether we were honest with each other, which we found we were, genuine.
Well, you look great together, you really do, but were you aware of scams out there?
Very much so. I'd seen 1 or 2 different sites and had a look through, and I went for an older site that was sort of like over 50 for single people, and we found each other on this site. And by the 3rd date, I think it was, we really found that we were, and it took just a little bit to find out about each other, but by the 3rd date we gelled.
You knew Cindy was the one, and Cindy, you're now married. It was a happy ending. But tell everybody.
Come on, let's see it. Roland.
Come on a minute. Tell everybody how Roland proposed.
By text.
I love it.
Come on, Roland.
In the same room.
In the same room. We met in 2009 in May the 16th, 2009 was the first time we met after 7 months, and then by New Year's Day 2011, we were just after midnight we're all partying, and I sent a text to him.
Don't try and dig yourself out. Did you text him back with an answer?
Oh, good.
No.
It's not it,
Well,
right?
the question is, how on earth do we top Roland and Cindy's romantic tale?
Well, Lucy Siegel has a good yarn about an underground movement that's knitting communities together across the
That's
nation.
crochet, though. It's marvellous.
That's lovely. We should leave that the whole time. It brightens up our coffee table.
I think we should. Love it.
Anyway, you just spend a lot of time in cold conditions. Could you do a bit of yarn storming? Yarn
Absolutely,
bomb?
yes.
Yarn bomb in Torvill and Dean? That'd be good.
My mother used to yarn storm me when I was like a 4-year-old. In twin suit, you know,
He had
shorts and tops matching.
That's lovely. Did she ever actually make you any outfits for skating?
Not yet.
Not
well,
yet.
we had a jumper
We had,
once.
she made us matching sweaters, didn't she? Zip up.
Well, listen,
Oh.
we've got these here.
Oh
Look
my
at these.
God.
Aren't they beautiful? And they're in the V outfits.
Yeah, we can't
you
say
know,
that.
the V outfits. Yeah, there we go.
Are they for us, or do they have to go somewhere?
No, they are for you. There you are. You can have them.
Oh.
You have your
Obviously,
Come on,
you know, you're not
for me.
But yeah, great.
They're very good. Now, the Rolling Stones have announced that they're going to do a 50th anniversary tour. Can you still see you two skating in your sequins in your 70s?
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
No, they certainly have to be age-appropriate routines, I think.
Yeah.
I came to see you though, and I mean, I'm really taken, as I'm sure a lot of the audience are, by, you know, no disrespect, but obviously how amazing I mean, you're still kind of like Olympic level, if you ask me.
Oh, thank you very much.
It's extraordinary.
I think, you know, if you keep in shape and keep on top of it, you can still continue to do it at a certain level, you know, longer, I guess.
I think being in nice rinks as well, it preserves you.
Preserves you.
That's it.
Yeah. When was the last time that you fell over on the ice?
We were trying to think about that with,
You know, we try not to fall over,
I'm sure you do,
we do,
yeah.
we do in training, because we're always trying.
Are you going to show a picture of us falling over?
No.
I don't think
No, we're not. But with the Dazzling and Ice tour then, because there's the semi-final on Sunday, and then straight after the final you run
On
Torvill.
tour with all the finalists, yeah.
So what can people expect? Are you two skating a lot during? Because you were just saying you're hosting it as well this time.
Yeah, it's a bit of a difference for us this year. We're actually going to host it as well. So that first part of the opening part of the show, that we're very integral with that and getting people on and off the ice. But yes, of course, we're performing as well several routines, as are our professionals and our celebrities, and that, you know, they're judged each night like a competition as well.
Yeah, and I mean, in front of thousands of people as
Yeah,
well. I
no,
mean,
it's
let's give you
quite a
that buzz
big thing,
again. Like,
yeah.
you know,
It's a bit of a hair letdown for the celebs that are going on tour, because
Yeah.
you know, each week you'd know this, that it builds up and you get to that pitch, and now they're just going out and they're enjoying it more, and they're doing one routine, so they get to practice it and they get better and better.
It's been pretty full on this series, huh? I mean, there's been a few accidents.
Yeah.
There has.
You know, with Jennifer
The
Owens.
ones that you read about.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, I bet, yeah. But I mean, that skid in the back of the head, I mean, that's oh my word.
Yeah, no, that was...
We did warn her in training that be careful, because she's so loose.
Flexible,
Got these
yeah.
long legs, and he said, just be careful you don't overdo it. And of course she did in
All the
performance.
night adrenaline and everything kicked in.
Yeah. So is it true that you've asked them to sort of tone down, or, you know, make the routines a bit safer for the semi-finals?
No. I mean, we always are very conscious.
No, whatever you do, just keep going.
You know, once they've got the bit between the teeth,
They actually
want to
want
push
to do more.
themselves
They're
as
always
well.
asking for
It's
more.
all about doing bigger and better.
Yeah.
And this weekend, don't be surprised if you see a few headbangers out there.
Oh, that's the one where you go like that, isn't it? You're getting
that
right
one
close to
looks
the eye. Yeah.
nasty, that one.
Would you ever go at that? Would you do the headbanger?
I probably would have a go.
Anyway, you've got to just put your trust in your partner.
Yeah.
Come one day and we should just test
Oh, no, I'm not safe on my feet. I love my feet.
Is it all the blokes that do? Is it? I mean, obviously the girls have to remain tight, but you know, is it?
it depends. You know, if the girl's doing the takeoff as well
Yeah.
and landing, that's really tricky.
Yeah.
But then obviously if the boy's doing it, they've got to have the stability and the strength
Yeah.
and the coordination to be able to do it, because
course,
it
of
has the
course.
potential to be disastrous.
Indeed, with a name like the headbanger.
Well, after winning Olympic gold, of course, you were massive across the world, but especially in Australia, they loved you so much they convinced you to record an album.
Yes.
Okay.
Hang on.
I didn't know about this. We couldn't believe it. Do you remember this? Here we go.
I love coffee. I love tea.
Now then.
I think we just keep it going. Shall we just keep it going? No, 30
It
seconds.
started like the Kylie and Jason of Australia.
They
Looks it,
tried
doesn't
that,
it?
but it didn't quite work.
Why?
3 albums that were sold.
Yeah.
Why just Australia? I mean, the question has to be asked. Why did it not get released? Or did it get released over here?
No,
It didn't travel.
It's
Doesn't
on-
travel to Australia.
No, what happened was...
You can buy it on YouTube.
Oh,
On
there you go.
iTunes, yeah.
There you go.
Chris
Well, you're
had,
plugging it as well. You actually want it to come down.
he had a bad accident and he broke his ankle, so we had months of recovery. And one of our producers suggested, oh, why don't you make an album? Because you can't skate, for a period of time.
So that's what you
And Chris was quite keen. He was like, oh, yeah, so we went for
Because
serious
I've got my
singing
leg in
lessons.
plaster.
He was bored.
And I couldn't
He
go
was so
anywhere.
bored. So that's why we agreed to do it. And it was a struggle.
Avoided it at all costs.
I did, yes. He was into it more than I was.
Well, let me tell you, it's well worth a listen.
Oh,
It really is.
classic.
Maybe it'll be trending.
Well, who won gold at the Winter Olympics in Sarajevo with that routine that we promised not to mention. But we reckon that this little fella could be striking gold in Russia in 2014. Look at him
He's
go.
been yarned as well.
Yes, he's been yarn bombed.
Little Ratatouille has become an internet sensation after being filmed snowboarding in Pennsylvania. Now, you need this guy on your tour.
I think it'd be interesting. If he could get skates on, he'd have a job.
I tell you what, it was shown
I
remarkable
love that
potential.
jumper.
It's worth a try. Yeah. Okay, well, to follow that, another ice-loving creature with equally happy feet.
That's ice cubes that he puts and
Right, yeah, it's
and then no, it's just pipes and the glycol runs through. You spray water on it.
Oh, yeah. It's like in a
Sounds
big
simple,
dish, is it? And then they just spray it.
Kind of like a big dish.
A tray, yeah.
But that's it. Something that's it.
Well, good luck with it anyway. Thanks to you both for
Thank
coming
you.
in. The Dancing on Ice live tour starts in Newcastle on April the 13th.
On tomorrow's show, the master of Mosh, Monty Don, will be here. Did we do well? We didn't mention Bolero
You
once.
just said it.